Hey, what's going on everyone? This is YoeYoursTruly back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing some good old RIKTOR support. I haven't done a RIKTOR support in a while because I usually prefer someone like the Steel or Decker, who I tend to be better on, but also I kind of find them to be a little bit more consistent, better performing supports. RIKTOR can be kind of hit or miss, literally with the hooks, right? And I'm decent with it, but I tend to prefer someone like Steel, who's much easier to use, and I think he has a little bit bigger impacts in those big team fights. But RIKTOR support has definitely always been a staple in a lot of these games. But we're definitely going to be taking the spin because the new items, or rather the new changes they do, actually benefits him a lot. Because the new Dynamo, for example, whenever you immobilize enemies, it got changed from shredding armor to they just take a flat 10% increased damage overall. So this is actually a buff because I think the passive is better for like the support kind of role, but also it's cheaper to buy. So Dynamo is a very good item, and they do the same thing with Flux Matrix, with another good support item, and it made it cheaper to get. So supports definitely are eating pretty good this patch, I would say, with those like changes, especially for the Tainted dudes. So we're gonna be testing it out and giving it a spin right here this game. So we'll go for hook level 1. This is kind of the first ability to try to get, because if you can land the hook level 1, that's like a massive winnable trade. I won't necessarily like try to go for it, but if they're easy to land or like they're easy to predict where they're going, I might go for it, right? I'm gonna wait for my passive to come up, then I'll maybe... And there we go. I kind of predict him walking, and look at that. That's what I mean. Getting those, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he kind of should blink into that. That's a big unfortunate part right there. It was really good until he decided to blink after it, and he could maybe finish him off, but he blinked into a wave, and he's blinking into a Sidewalk jungler who's starting red side. So it's very like a risky play that didn't pay off well. So my level 1 cook was awesome, but now we're actually behind now because of that play, unfortunately. So we gotta just have to play with it, but honestly, as long as we can land the hooks, we should come back from it. We just gotta like play a little cautious, right? I almost got him right there, but it wasn't quite enough. Try my best to soften up the wave for him so we can kind of freeze it right there. I think they're going for the river buff. Is what they did. See if actually got it or not.
Enemy tower under attack.
Alright, looks like they did. I just looked it back off right there. So definitely we just gotta play on our hooks, because if we land them, we can instantly win. If we don't land them, we can sort of get poked out by the Mario kind of thing. So that's one thing we have to keep in mind. I might walk up to him. He is pushed up, so I can kind of walk up, maybe land an easy hook. That should be a dead Revenant. There we go. You see how I just hold on to my hook? Once you throw your hook out, it's very easy to just walk away. But as long as I have that hook threat, people are going to try to dodge it. And when they try to dodge it, it's easier to predict to land the hook. Or rather, they're not... That distance, they could be trying to go back to tower. It's being reduced because they're trying to juke my hooks and whatnot. Almost. Might as well try to throw the hook if I can. So I'm gonna start this. Got a shimmy coming over. So we just gotta walk out. My weapon should be fine. It's just gonna be a little annoying. If I have my hook right there, maybe we can actually punish that, but I did not, unfortunately. That's the big thing about Riktor, is you throw your hooks out too much, you can actually run out of mana pretty quickly. That's the biggest thing, so that's why you typically kind of go with the what do you call it, Hexbomb Bracelets, because you can actually resolve that issue a lot. So what I might do is I might pick up Hollow Blades a little late, but I can still hold on to it as my mana sustain and go with this usual build pass. So we see Sevi on the way.
Enemy tower under siege.
Pulling back, trying to keep DPSing him down, because he's really thirsting for my Revenant, but luckily we were able to like get a blink out of him. He's not able to kill our Revenant right here. So Raiment will catch some of this wave. I don't think he has to clear the entire wave, right? Because that's a lot of CS my Revenant be missing. It's clearing just enough so it doesn't get delivered too big. I'm trying to decide what we want to go for. You can also go a lot of different options. I tend to prefer E Max because that's the best damage ability, so getting that online earlier can help us like do a lot more damage more consistently. And look at that, another nice kill right there. That's why Riktor support is just so important, because as long as you land your hooks, that's pretty much almost a guaranteed kill if they don't have blink up. And so definitely this Pole Revenant that has no mobility, it's just getting ran down by JoeYoursTruly. And of course no hook himself.
Allied tower
I can keep pushing. Because yeah, he has no blink, by the way, so yeah, we just win that. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we just killed this. Maybe two right here. Wow, we are just winning this duo lane. A little rough early start, but it does not matter because like I say, we land the hooks, we have a good AC to follow up, we just win this lane early really hard. So we love to see it here, ladies and gents. Love it. So, made me really sad that I gained this Hollow Blade late. You know what? I don't think I need it as much, actually. If I can get Dynamo earlier online, it may be more beneficial for us, so we're gonna actually go ignore the mana issues, or rather we can just mitigate that, right? It's just early on it's more of a apparent issue, but as the game goes on won't be as big of a deal. So I want to make sure we hit those power spike items because we're doing so much burst damage, but imagine we get Dynamo and now they're taking 10% more damage for both me and the ADC. Nice. Easy kill. Definitely picking up kills left and right with our ADC. Let's go. So, I'm gonna go put a deep ward. Let's put it on the 5 camp. We have a low advantage. We can just walk up to this. There we go. Very nice, easy kill. Because if she's 2 levels up, he has ultimate. The Revenant does not. It's just obvious we win that really hard. So, I think the gold buff is gone. Oh, yeah, it's gone. So maybe we can do some damage to the tower, push out this last wave, and then we can back off. See the sidewalk on this 5 camp? And there we go, another easy kill, so back to the respawn timer that Whole Wavelength goes. C16 already. We're kind of making someone's day not so much fun, huh? But I gotta do this for you guys. If I'm playing with the support, I gotta make sure I should do a good job of it, right? And that indeed I am. So we have enough with Dynamo, so let's go grab that bad boy online. So we're doing a lot of damage, but like I said, with this item, they're gonna take even more damage from us. So it's fairly good on passive, but we're able to get that because also it's cheaper to get now. So normally we won't be able to get it at certain points of the game, depending on how it's going, but we can get it more consistently earlier on because it's cheaper, which is a big deal in the long run. Because that means I can start building into other items more faster. And I'm gonna do that with Flux Matrix, which is also a cheaper item now. Oh, I think the enemy team is kind of dumb because this way they're kind of jumping up. I think they just saw the clock out already. I mean, we're waiting really hard left side, but I mean, maybe the mortgage offlane can pull it back, right? Or, Because it'll be really hard, but they can still put up decent fight because they got the Sevwalk and Mortgage, which are really insane scalers. So is the Chimby, so is the Mario. So they have a really good scaling team, all things considered. But also, they're gonna lose early, but as long as they farm well and hang on there, they might be able to still be a formidable threat in those mid to late game team fights.
Enemy tower destroyed.
I might do something flashy. Yeah, you can blink over that wall and do plays like that if you want to like be a little flashy. No pun intended. So, I don't think we can just keep shoving it at this point, so let's let the wave kind of crash, maybe get a sneaky pull if someone walks up. No one is walking up, so... Land the hook right there because I was able to kind of predict how she was moving. That's why, like I said, be patient with your hooks because you can really... Oh no, oh no, we overstay a little bit. But I think we can still go for another kill right here. Oh, I didn't land that one last hook. Unfortunate, but that should be huge shutdowns going to them. So, like I said, their team is scaling, so as the game goes on, it might be more hard to fight them, especially if they get balance to help kind of come back, right? So that is the hope for them for sure. So we got with Focus, so that makes it like almost guaranteed to land your hook every single time, funny enough, because with Focus, like the way you pull people in is very like predictable or very consistent how they do it. So we with Focus, they kind of pull people in, and then we just kind of get guaranteed like hook / ultimate. So now we don't have to rely so much on our finesse when it comes to landing hooks. We can just walk up with Focus, and we can... Hey, I can do it right now. Yeah. But they're running away. Yeah, it's a little off. Oh, very nice stuff. So let me get some deep wards since we have a fainters coming up. They'll ideally want to be looking at us. Wait, is Amelia actually walking up? Oh, I almost predicted her walking that way. Because she either have to like walk that way and get a hook, or she jukes it, and I think she juked it last second. But my AC is just gonna one her down because he's very bad because of JoeYoursTruly doing in the work. Yep, we're gonna turn that around, but I think Shimmy is gonna finish him off. Because if I have my hook or ultimate, maybe I could turn that around, but I used it on their weapons, so I didn't have anything left over, unfortunately. I just healed though, so I can actually keep staying. Oh, I didn't let my flying hook right there. I'm kind of so we kind of have to back off. Oh, I don't have any hooks. Just oh yeah, she's dead. Definitely a limit testing, but we always love to see it, ladies and gents. That's how you can kind of see what you can get away with, is by doing this plays. So definitely respect though. That's a tank shimmy actually, wow. So that's good to know. That means that the shimmy won't nearly be as easy to bust down. And if I get this buff, then I can actually fight and stay here. Let's go. I have a movement speed, so I can kind of technically catch up pretty easy enough. Oh, he just get blown up. But we still got the kill right there. Let's go. And that's gonna be early FF right there. I don't blame them necessarily. Maybe if the off lane or the mid lane was really much harder, then maybe they can kind of keep playing it out and go from there, because obviously if the ADC is the one that's the most fed, he's like the easiest one to shut down because he's still a glass cannon at the end of the day. So like, look at this, like no one on my team is actually that far ahead, so all they need to do is like the Sevlog or Mogesh or Shimmy just jumps on my webnet, they kill him really fast, and all of a sudden that's all of our damage like gone, right? So that's like the big. I think it's different if, like, let's say the jungler or the off lanes really fit, because they tend to be not only do a ton of damage, but they tend to be a lot more durable too with items they get, kind of thing. So like those are harder to shut down, but I think the easiest person to shut down that's really fed would be the ADC most of the time, unless you have a very good support that's able to really peel really hard for this ADC. And I definitely do some good peeling here and there, but more importantly, I just got my ADC really fed this game, right? So definitely I think it will still be easy win as long as we don't throw really hard right there. But I definitely don't blame them if they want FF right there. But I still think there'll be ways they could turn it around if they really want to, right? But this is just a perfect Richter early game that I just have to show off to you guys. So a little short on the gameplay wise, so a little apologies for that. But there's only so much control I can have. The only way I can make this game go on more is if I don't do as good, right? But whenever I show up gameplay, I try to do my best. So that just means that people tend to like kind of surrender if things get a little bit two-sided, right? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this with the support gameplay. Let me know down in the comments what other heroes, what other builds you want me to showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.